Good morning, Vice Mayor. Good morning, Vice Mayor Bibot. May buntag, Vice Mayor. May buntag. May buntag, everyone.
Good morning, Councilor Roger Abaday.
Good morning, Vice Mayor. How's your day?
I'm very okay.
Good morning,
That's good.
Vice.
Good morning.
Good morning, you guys in the Zoom.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning, Vice. Good morning, Councilor.
Morning all. Korom na ta.
Morning, Vice.
Kamusta mo diha ga Zoom? Okay ra ba mo?
Well and good.
Well and good, happy?
Saving,
Very
ayun.
happy. Vice.
Very
Saving some time,
happy.
some gas.
Wala ipang gas.
Walang taon. What progression?
Ngayon ta, Councilor Gigi.
Morning, Councilor.
Nag-aantay ka tubig, Cons John.
Pangatag 10K lang, ayuda.
Bibo kayo diya sa ubos, hatag mga bugas. Taas kaayang linya.
I-donate na lang, Councilor Aga, iyang aritis.
Maita.
May na lang makatiyo. Wow.
May buntag niya.
Good morning.
Good morning sa tanan.
Wala natin tapuan, ha?
Congressman Tuan, good morning.
Ipahil pa
Good
man sa
morning sa inyo tanan.
complex. Hey, thank you.
Morning, majority. Majority, good morning.
Good morning, beautiful. Yes. Ikaw karon ang content.
Blue. Lokal ko.
Okay na? Okay, we're about to start. Okay, the second special session of the 21st City Council is now called to order. Invocation by Honorable Councilor Al Legaspi, followed by the singing Lupang Hinirang and the Cagayan de Oro March. Please rise.
Atong ibutang ang atong mga kaugalingon sa presensya sa atong labaw nga magagahom. Sa ngalan sa Amahan, sa Anak, ug sa Dios Espiritu Santo. Amen. Ginoong makagagahom, tinubdan sa kaalam ug grasya, kami nagadayeg ug mapasalamaton kanimo sa tanang panahon. Salamat sa kahigayunan nga kami nagakatapok, isip mga alagad sa katawhan. Uban sa usa ka tumong ang pagserbisyo alang sa kayuhan sa mga katawhan. Ginoo, among gipaubos ang among mga kaugalingon sa imong presensya. Hatagi kami og giya ug dugang kahibalo aron ang matag desisyon nga among buhaton magdala og kaayuhan sa among komunidad. Ginoo, lig-una ang among mga kaugalingon nga mapatigbabaw ang pagsinabtanay. Hatagi kami og mapailubon nga kasing-kasing og abre nga huna-huna. Among isalig kanimo ang tanan, himuwa kaming instrumento sa kalinaw ug kalambuan. Kining tanan among giampo sa ngalan sa among Ginoong Hesukristo. Amen. Sa ngalan sa Amahan, sa Anak ug sa Dios Espiritu Santo. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Hayang magiliw,
Please be seated. Mr. Secretary, please do the roll call.
Honorable City Vice Mayor Jocelyn B. Rodriguez, Presiding Officer. For the First District Councilors, Honorable Desiree Ann M. Dahino, Honorable Roger G. Abaday,
Here present.
Honorable Juancho A. Pascual, Honorable Agapito Heriberto G. Swan,
Present.
Honorable George Christopher Q. Goking,
Present.
Honorable Moreno Y. Daba IV, Honorable Al P. Legaspi Sr., Honorable Amy Rose P. Moreno.
Present.
For the Second District Councilors, Honorable Ibuna Yasin B. Imano, Honorable Maximo T. Rodriguez III,
Present.
Honorable Paulo Nicolo Gaani, Honorable Joylen Mercedes L. Balaba,
Present.
Honorable Yanlam S. Lim, Honorable Enrico D. Salcedo, Honorable Hilda Ong Ugo,
Present.
Honorable Edgar S. Cabanlas. For the ex-officio members, Honorable Marlo L. Tabak, Liga ng mga Barangay President, Honorable Kenneth Jan Di Sakala, City SK Federation President,
Present.
Honorable Dato Roberto P. Cabaring, IPMR.
Present.
There is 100% attendance, Madam Presiding Officer.
Quorum is hereby certified. May buntag sa tanan. Our
Morning.
honorable members who are here right now, who are physically present, those who are doing their Zoom, may ngapon. May buntag ninyo diya.
Morning.
Morning,
Wala may paggasolina.
Morning.
Wala.
Morning.
Okay. Anyway, our friends from media, our visitors are here right now. Maayong buntag kanatong tanan. So let us proceed. Majority Floor Leader, Attorney Edgar Cabanlas.
My buntag, it's very nice to see our Vice Mayor. Very fine.
In spite, ha?
Members of the City Council, may buntag.
Morning.
We're up there in the back, the gallery, people kagayan who are watching us now. May buntag sa tanan. We proceed immediately to the agenda, Madam Chair.
Okay.
Item number 1, proposed resolution 2026-202 authorizing Miss Joanna Marie S. Sanz, acting city treasurer, the city as the authorized signatory for all transactions with the city government, Cagayan de Oro, depository banks, and for the updating of the city government's accounts with the said banks within the period of her designation as acting city treasurer. May I request Councilor Yan Lam Lim be recognized, Madam Chair.
Councilor Yan Lamlim, may I recognize?
Madam Chair, may buntag sa tanan. I move for the approval of resolution number 2026-202.
Any second? Objection?
Second.
Madam Chair. Madam
Yes.
Chair,
Yes. Councilor Roger Baday?
for purposes of clarity, is the assistant treasurer present in the gallery for us to
Is
familiar?
the OIC Miss Sounds present in the gallery? No.
Not present.
Wala, Councilor Roger.
Wala pa may kakita siyang beauty.
Bisitain na lang siya.
Okay. Just for
Yes, Councilor Paulo Gani.
For the information of the body, actually, Councilor Roger was present gahapon sa flag raising na dato ang ato ang treasurer. Information lang on the record.
Okay.
Thank you.
So nagkita naman din mo, Councilor Roger.
kuan lang, video slight lang. But
Slide lang.
we want to know is a full background as assistant treasurer.
Okay, yes, anybody? Yes, Majority Floor Leader, Attorney Edgar Cabanlas.
This is not a confirmation of the appointment of our city treasurer, where he is required to appear.
Required.
This is only an acting in her acting capacity as city treasurer.
Okay.
She's working now with the city government. And
Just
she-
for inquiry, just for inquiry.
Okay, thank you.
Madam Chair?
Yes, Councilor Aimee Moreno.
Yes, Madam Chair. This is not an objection, but just a manifestation. I am approving of the said ordinance resolution. However, wala tagitagaan o proof no that she had been designated or natagaan siya og designation appointment from the Department of Finance. So may I request, Madam Chair, that we be provided the said document so that we have sufficient proof that she's been the one designated by Department of Finance, Madam Chair. That is all. So I am approving of the said ordinance with the assumption that she has been appointed by the DOF. That's kana lang, Madam
Okay.
Yeah, there was-
So it's not an objection.
there's
Yes,
no-
Madam Chair.
Okay, so a motion is hereby carried.
Move to approve on second final reading.
Second,
Second.
objection? Hearing none, motion is hereby carried.
In response to the present crisis we are facing, item number 2, proposed resolution number 2026-203, declaring the city of Cagayan de Oro under the state of emergency, energy emergency, and for other purposes. Move for its approval, Madam Chair.
Any second? Query, yes, Councilor Ibi Imano?
Good morning. I do understand the crisis that we are in, and I am not against this. I would just like to clarify because in the agenda it is energy calamity, but in the proposed resolution attached or followed is energy emergency. So can I get the clarification?
Yes, Majority Floor Leader, Attorney Edgar Cabanlas.
This is the original title of the resolution, Madam Chair, because we consider what's happening now is a calamity. But as mentioned or as stated in the national declaration of the president through an executive order, it was named as energy emergency. So we're
Okay.
just trying to follow it,
The
to
national.
repeat
That's
the national
semantic.
government has said.
Just a semantic.
Hmm.
Sure.
In the executive order of the president, it's not called energy calamity, but energy emergency.
Emergency.
So,
Okay.
It's a matter of semantics, madam.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that, Madam Chair, and to the
Thank you.
majority. I would just like to ask, what is our plan after we approve this? Do we have a plan are we gonna do something? Do we have action as we approve this resolution? Does the city have a plan as to, maybe alleviate the problem? Unsay
You
plan?
mean a specific plan?
Yes, the
Kaya
specific
daghan
plan
makay
for this.
plans dire mitigating is
Yes.
mitigating
So,
plan
just
and
want
the
Yes.
quick response fund.
Yes, unsay
Okay.
gamitan, especially because
How?
there's also funding involved, Madam Chair.
As announced by the mayor during the flag raising ceremony, this coming Wednesday, together
Tomorrow?
with
Tomorrow.
tomorrow,
Yeah, yeah.
together with the distribution of the assistance, financial assistance of the national government through the DSWD, the city government will also give financial assistance in the amount of 2,000 pesos each for all drivers and operators of motorellas. And then, few days from tomorrow, the city government will also give financial assistance to several sectors who are severely affected by this present crisis. And as mentioned by the mayor during that flag raising ceremony, initially we are identifying three. First would be four. First would be the PWDs. Second would be the solo parents. Third would be the fishermen.
Fisher folks.
And fourth, the fisher folks, and fourth would be the farmers.
Okay.
Other sectors we will consider, subject to availability of funds.
Okay, thank you very much.
Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
I'm sorry, I still have to finish. Yes, Councilor Ibi,
Last
in a
one.
while, okay? I'll get back to you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'll just, maybe in addition to what the majority floor leader said, Madam Chair, nga maghatag katunggi bungat sa flag raising kagahapon nga ihatag nga kibalimurag subsidy to our public utility vehicle drivers, Madam Chair, nga motorella and the jeepney drivers. Madam Chair, ako lang ihangyo ani, number 1, klaruhon nga tanan matagaan. No? Number 2 is, included ba ang driver sa example katong nasa Grab, Move It, Angkas, atong other nga atong public utility nga
Are they included?
and tong
Yes, included.
They are
Just
included,
sikat.
but
Bisag way gasolina,
Taxi.
sikat, pwede.
included, Madam Chair. But when we talk about this, when we discuss about the possible assistance to the Grab, katong itong mga Move It,
NBS,
VS.
Transport Network
Now,
Vehicle System.
we thought of putting them perhaps after the transport, because the charge, there is no regulation as to the charges. We don't regulate. We regulate, the government regulates the fares insofar as public transportation is concerned, but with regards to the pwede maguna sila maka-increase, depende maguna sa supply and demand sa ato. So kung doon na magalita ihatag, of course they will be considered, but unahon ginato ang transport.
Yeah.
Transport.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Include lang siguro nato sila kay transport system man gyapon sila.
Mhm.
No, those are in the 2-wheeled, 3 and the 4-wheeled. And Madam Chair, also in line with this crisis, I was maybe one of the things that we also have to consider is, of course, we have a crisis because there is a problem with the supply and demand, taas ang demand, mabuo ang supply, economic problem. Maybe also we can look into it so as to hopefully we can prevent hoarding to those who are capable of hoarding certain things in the market, no? Gasoline, diesel, maybe food, nga eventually will entail a higher price due to the high demand, but then supply is being kept or hoarded, Madam Chair. I-appeal na lang po siguro natin. Thank you very much for the
Okay,
clarification.
thank you very much, Councilor Ibi. Yes, Councilor Roger, you raise your hand first, then Councilor Janjan.
Yeah, thank you very much, Madam Presiding Officer, my colleagues. No? Actually, we are already too late in the declaration. Most of the cities and municipalities in the country have already declared earlier. So this is timely. And with regards to the distribution of limitation of the call that support ayuda, I think that is the domain of the chief executive. We have already prepared for that. And not everybody can avail except those who are legitimate as registered by the DSWD, CSWD, and LTFRB. They have official lists that are to be to a recipient for this program. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Councilor Janjan Rodriguez.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning sa tanan, no, sa atong mga colleagues. Just 4 questions. First is I want to know if pila 5% of the total budget has been allocated as calamity fund. Do we have the money, the 400 million sa city nato as kaning calamity fund kay automatic magina na savings, no, as trust fund? Can we hear from our finance chairman, Councilor Alam Lim?
Councilor Alam Lim, you're recognized. Dagan kag kwarta.
Dagan siguro ta kwarta kay na may acting city treasurer.
Oo. Basta na acting
That is
magagawas
part of
na.
the
Yeah,
main agenda as of today.
yeah. So naa daw.
Okay. Second, thank you for that, Councilor Alam Lim, Madam Chair. Second, they mentioned, the majority floor leader mentioned our farmers, our distribution of the ayuda starting tomorrow by our good mayor. Farmers, fisher folks, senior citizens, PWD. Did I hear solo parents?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
solo parents is included.
Yes, and then he mentioned earlier, Madam Chair, our majority floor leader, our very active majority floor, during the distribution tomorrow will be the drivers first, with the 5,000 national ayuda and the 2K from the LGU. Is that correct?
Yeah, actually, from the LGU first, the 2,000. The DSWD is from the national budget, I presume. Okay, the national budget is giving out 5,000 for the transport. So coming from the national. Ours is coming from the LGU, from the city is the 2,000.
And then, Madam
Am I
Chair,
correct?
yes, as to the senior citizens and PWD and solo parents, is it still the same? 2,000 ba ang per head from the LGU?
All, yes.
All. And then lastly, Madam Chair, for the OFWs, last week we had the CDO uplift meeting. I'll be asking lang, we have 604 OFWs from Cagayan de Oro, coordinated already with our LGU. May I ask our good majority floor leader if how much are we going to give our OFW families here in Cagayan de Oro? Because I heard we have 604 OFWs from Cagayan that are closely coordinating with our LGU now.
Okay, so we discussed that with KitKat,
Yeah.
our chief in the office of the PISO, during our meeting, and she mentioned about the 600 FW, and of course, they are one of the prioritized sector of our financial assistance, and we are thinking of not only giving them cash financial assistance, but also food packs.
Okay.
And there will be 9 individuals who will be coming home, and we're ready for them also, Madam Chair.
Okay.
Aside from the 600 families, but
Okay.
those 9 who are working there in the Middle East, who wants to come home, we're ready to receive them with our assistance, of course.
Okay. Okay na, Councilor Janjan?
Thank you for that, majority floor leader. Last na lang, no?
Yes.
Regarding with, of course, this is timely with our ayuda from, of course, the energy emergency, and in time also with the appointment confirmation of our new city treasurer, because medyo langan good kay wala kay city treasurer acting as of katong pila ka weeks ahead, no? Before. So now, hopefully ma-distribute na dahil ni Madam Chair, of course with the help of our different department heads. Salamat kayo, and that's it. Thank you kayo. God bless.
Thank you very much, Councilor Jensen Rodriguez. Yes, Councilor Marlon Tabak, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer, our Majority Floor Leader. We are very happy with the action of the city government led by our city mayor, Mayor Lando Clarix Oy, and the 21st City Council. Kining ayuda nga atong gisgutan karon, energy emergency. Ang unang nga apektado kaayo ang atong transport sectors.
Yes.
Atong natanaw at sa atong discussions sa motorela drivers, operators, but naiusa nga importante nga atong tanawon. Dili lang apektado ang individual operators and drivers, but apektado karon kaayo ang mga cooperative transport sector. Bago na to nga modernization, ang mga driver, empleyado na sa co-op. Mao nang naay mga co-op nato dinhi sa Dakbayan nga nagtransport paulay kay di na gyud in town maka-afford ang co-op pagpagasolina sa ilang mga modern bus. So hoping, and my recommendations matanaw, if we will give financial assistance to the individual operators and drivers, we must look into the status also of our cooperatives. Kay apektado kayo ato mga co-op, Madam Presiding Officer. Yesterday I attended the crisis committee meeting with the technical working group, with the cooperatives sa atong syudad. Wala na gid sila'y krudo. Kani akong tanaw, basin gani dili financial assistance o matabangan, sila willing balag krudo ang mahatag sa ilang cooperatives. Krudo aron makadagan ilang mga sakyanan. Usa ka cooperatives akong na istorya. Tama na lang sila karon nga semana ang pundo sa ila kay natay mga cooperatives nga naa sila kaugalingong pumping station na ilang butanganan sa ilang krudo. No, dili mas barato kung dito sa ila magtubil sa ilahang gasoline station dili sa gawas. So ako ning gidala, Madam Chair, tungod kay dili lang ni gamay. Dako with in fact dito sa meeting nahisgutan na sad balik ang statement ni Councilor Eric nga ma-implement ang ordinansa nga kung asa ra gid taman eastbound, westbound. Kay aron makakuha gid og mga pasayro. Imagine nimo natay cooperatives from 40 units, ilang gipadagan 20 na lang, nag-10 karon 5 units na lang ang nagdagan sa atong mga cooperatives, no? So mao nang atong patanawon basin kung maapil sa priority ang atong mga cooperatives nga mga transport cooperatives sa atong Dakbayan. Kay karon dubi magni na nauntay increase 2 pesos. Unya nagdeklarar ang presidente nga dili sa ipadayon ang increase sa titihan. So wala gyud in town sila. Plus dugay lagi ang ayuda. Gakaabda na sila sa kahurot sab sa ilahang mga pundo nga mga krudo, sa ilahang mga punduhanan sa atong mga cooperatives. So I hope na matanaw ni sa matukod unya nga teknikal maapil aron matabangan nato ang atong mga transport cooperative sa atong Dakbayan. Daghang salamat.
Thank you very much, Councilor Marlo Tabak. Any more? Yes, we
Madam
can
Chair.
tap into that matter with the cooperative transport.
Madam Chair?
Councilor Amy Moreno, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. Just a point of clarification or inquiry. There was an executive order issued by the President of the Philippines, and I would just like to ask why it is necessary for the local government to create another resolution, provided na parang murag redundant na siya. Kay since there is an executive order, it is automatically deemed legal already. So I would just like to ask the purpose for this resolution.
Madam Chair, that has been discussed already by the group, tasked by the mayor to do something about this situation now. and there was an opinion that this is a redundancy, but it is not. It is necessary because it's a local fund. And being a local fund, there must be an authority coming from the city council to use this fund to be more legal. Yes, the authority given by the president could be a legal basis, but we just want to be sure.
We are more
There's nothing wrong with
specific.
that.
Yes, Madam Chair, just a follow-up, no? Since we are going to allow the usage of government funds, no, para ni sa atuang constituents, again, this is as mentioned by Councilor John, 400 million. It is also our obligation to make sure that we protect the funds and utilize it the way we should. And just like COVID, we have no idea until kung kanus mahuman kini nga war. So kana nga 400 million, it's only sufficient for the year. And ako agreeable ko na makatabang ta sa mga sa atong sectors by providing them ayuda. But then again, as the local government unit, ang executive man yun ang mag-prepare sa, as mentioned by Councilor Evie Emano, no, kanang energy crisis plan. So I am not objecting to this simply because it has also been declared by the President of the Philippines. However, we also need to protect the funds, the limited funds. Okay, yes, as much as possible, we would want to give to every Cagayanon ayuda because everyone will be affected. In a few days, a few weeks, a few months, prices of everything else will spike up. So I don't know how we will be able to handle this. But then again, I want the funds to be protected by creating an energy crisis plan na atong mapakita sa tao kung asa nato gamiton ang 400 million. So kana lang, Madam Chair, I just want to reiterate na there should be an energy crisis plan and it should be shown or given to us. A copy should be given to us. Thank you, Madam Chair.
This is not a copy of the, we have the mitigating plans here,
Yeah.
which is very specific. And we have also these, the quick response. So
Yeah.
do you have a copy of this?
Madam Chair,
Yeah.
may I say something?
Yes, please.
To disabuse the mind of Councilor Moreno, we are not talking about 400 million here because the 400 million is the entire budget of
Yeah.
we should know our budget procedure. The 400 million is not the entire money that we are
Giving up.
amount that we are using to give as financial assistance. There is a certain percentage of that. We have the limit. We are limited to that percentage. So I think the limit is around 30 to 100 million. But that is still subject to verification and approval.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
not 400 million. So people might think that what you're saying is the total amount that this government can use for the financial assistance, and they will be expecting
Yes.
More.
a big amount.
Thank you, Majority Floor, for the clarification. Busa, I want sana no matagaan ta og copy kung unsay plano. What's the amount kay also again based on availability of funds gihapon ni. So it doesn't mean that we have the money already, no? So I just want to be able to be given an idea kung unsay energy crisis plan nato. Pila, how much are we willing to give away as ayuda and what are our long-term goals? Okay, 2, 3, 4 months from now, kung naapaghihapon ang gera, simbako, ay daghan ang mawad-an og trabaho and others, no? Worst case scenario atong tanawon. That's why the plan should be in place para at least ma-prepare nato ang ato ang mga constituents. Kana lang ang ako, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very
Madam
much.
Chair. Thank
We
you.
will give you a copy. We have a copy here that we can give you because we are not giving out the 400 million. What we will be giving is only a portion of that. Sige lang, we'll give you a copy. Yes, Councilor Eric Salcedo.
Daghang salamat, Madam Chair. May buntag sa tanan. Kung atong isgutan ang 400 million, dako gyud, Madam Chair. Pero kung ang 2,000, Madam Chair, ang pangutana pila ka buktagaan, dili kitas alang ang fuel subsidy, for example, sa cooperative, 7,000. Yung pa sa general manager sa cooperative, ang 7,000 isara kadlaw og tunga. After ana, urot na. Busa, kung atong tanawon, Madam Chair, kung naay 400 million, gamay ra gid ng 400 million sa pila ka transport sector. Gani, ang Motorela alone, 1,300. Nya 2,000 lang. Pila ra na kaadlaw sa ilang fuel subsidy kung pananglitan, Madam Chair. Ang pangutana dia, ikapila di mohatag ang city government. As long nga makaya sa city government. Busa, kung isgutan 400 million dako kayo, pero quarterly ang pag-release, anak, Madam Chair. First quarter natay 100 million. Second quarter, karon second quarter man ta. Natay 200 million. Ang pangutana ang 200 million. Muigo ba na, Madam Chair? Busa, kung atong tanawon, Madam Chair, kay gapil pa ang solo parent, gapil pa ang PWD, gapil pa ang sa pa to? Fisher folks, farmers. My God, gamay ragi kayo na, Madam Chair. Busa, dili na lang kita magduda. Tanan man ta, proteksyonan man nato ang atong panudlanan. Pero inumduman nato, Madam Chair, 400 million, gamay ragi kayo kay subli, Madam Chair, kanang 2,000 nga ihatag nato sa Motorela, pilar na kaadlaw nila nga magamit. After ana, wala na i-follow up. Balik na sa problema, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, Councilor E.B. Mano.
Madam Chair, thank you again. And matataw na, medyo klaro na siya gamay. Madam Chair, I'm a bit confused because the majority floor leader said 30 to 100 million, but then Councilor Salcedo said we will be utilizing the 400 million. So again, mobalik ko, ato lang klarohon kung pila gyud ang atong i-utilize sa funds nga atong
Precisely why, because they have no copies. Yeah, they should have a copy. They will be questioning. Because what is now, we are not giving out the 400 million. We are approving the 400 million. But only what is stated here is the only quick response fund that will be given to the different 124
124
if you talk
million will
about
be
it.
utilized from the 400,
Yes.
Madam Chair.
More again na ang utilized kay I don't want the public to be expecting much. Na
Yes.
400 million ang magawas.
Yes, that's why
Kay
we're
it's still a long
clarifying.
process.
Yes.
Still a long process. So perhaps dili pagalining 124 kay anay man na kanang inanam. And yes, and also with the different beneficiaries nga lain-lain nga grupo. So let's focus on the quick response first, and then have the remaining amount that is already printed out be given to all the councilors. Pwede
Yes.
sila maglibog.
Yes,
Okay?
please. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam
Okay.
Chair.
And one thing, yes. Ikaw.
Thank you. Madam Chair, maybe since we will, as we approve this, maybe we can also be given a report as to the audit of how the budget is used, Madam Chair.
Yeah.
A thorough report. And sakto man si Councilor Salcedo, maugani ga-discuss da kay ga-protektahan nato ang panudlanan. That's why we are having this discussion, just to make it clear. And Madam Chair, until when are we declaring this?
We do not know yet.
Exactly. So maybe
Because it's an emergency. I don't know when
Yes.
the emergency will last.
so we will be utilizing the fund
As
until
long as there's still this calamity, the energy calamity. We really don't know when. We pray that it will stop soon.
Of course, we do. We all do. Yes, Madam Chair. And lastly, sulod ang energy crisis sa ato ang legal nga crisis. Madam Chair, kay di ba usually when we declare emergency calamity crisis or crisis, Madam Chair, kay di ba baha, sunog, linog,
Could be.
eruption. Included
Could
siya
be.
by law, Madam Chair. Maybe someone can answer. Included siya. Pwede?
Of course,
Yes.
calamity is always included. Any form of calamity is included.
Okay, so energy crisis is included in the calamity, Madam
Yes,
Chair.
of course.
Okay, thank you.
And yes, Councilor Alam Lim, you're raising your hand. Murag namang po diri preparedness no aside from ano.
Madam Chair,
Yeah.
kaning gi-propose tanan nga gihatag nga kinsa priority, di man ni tanan madungan paghatag. First,
know.
the availability of funds, first quarter. Kung kinsa ang priority mo, itong matagaan kay, kung idungan ng taniyo nato kaya sa 400 million. Bisa pag sa first quarter,
Dili lagi
kaya.
ihatag tanan ng 400
So,
million because this
ang mayor
already programmed.
Oo. Ang mayor mag-determine kani nga availability of funds, kinsay priority tagaan. No? Dili lang karon tanan ning walo ka mo gi-recommend mo ni matagaan as one day. Dili. Per quarter kinsay priority mo ni tagaan, no?
Okay,
Thank
thank you very much. Yes. And my point is that I hope we have the data. All the data that will be needed for the entire beneficiaries. I don't want that, like the pandemic, what happened to the pandemic? I'm so sad. I mean, I do not want to go back. What happened? Hopefully and praying that this distribution will be orderly. Nga dili mabintaan ang uban. Orderly in the sense that ang atong listahan kompleto. Nga they are the true beneficiaries. So, hopefully and God willing, makatabang ta sa atong mga igsoon affected. Yes, let's proceed.
Madam Chair.
Max Rodriguez, yes, you have the floor.
Yes, no, of
Councilor, go next.
For the benefit also the knowledge, additional information for our counselors. I made a semi little rundown of our ayuda, no? For the drivers, we have 10,000 beneficiaries times 2K, that's an amount of 20 million. Then we have the farmers, the fisher folks, 8,000 beneficiaries na to ana times 2K, maabot og 16 million. Senior citizens, we do have, of course, our Councilor Gigi Go would agree, we have around 120,000 senior citizens. If we'll be given 2K each, that's around 240 million. And then the PWD will reach around 14,000 beneficiaries times 2, that's in the amount of 28 million. These are estimates lang and then the solo parents as well is around 3,000 beneficiaries times 2,000, that's around 3 times 2, 6 million in the amount of 310 million. So naagid dito, no? I also agree with, of course, with our finance. Siya magid ang kabalo na kwarta. So mauna gid ang uban ng mga drivers, fisher folks, of course kanina yung mga tag-iya sa bangka, and the rest will follow. So naagid ta, we are looking at around 200 to 300 ang atong ma-maximize, but not again, Mr. Chair, Madam Chair, I agree with you, dili gud siya isabay tanan. So, kay ngaynayon siya. So, I hope lang gyapon, no, it is my prayer, Madam Chair, na tanan matagaan. Of course, our beloved mayor would agree with this also. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Yeah, thank you very much. Councilor Gigi Go, you have the floor. Gigi?
No, I did not raise my hand.
Okay, thank you very much. Councilor
Chair.
Amy?
Yes, Madam Chair. The copy that you were pertaining to, was it the one that was shown on the screen, Madam Chair?
Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah, I saw
Yes.
the first page and it
Yes.
did not indicate the detailed programs, no, deliverables sa
Yeah, that's why we will be giving you
energy.
copies of this.
Yeah, but it's not a detailed copy, Madam Chair. So
No, not the detailed copy on the 30%, which is the 124. What is the detailed copy? The 70%, the mitigation, the prevention, and everything. So, okay, you're asking for the detailed of the 124 million, right?
yes, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Okay, apart
Councilor
from,
Alam?
of course, Madam Chair, apart from the drivers, are there plans
Yes.
for the gasoline stations
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
to
yeah.
help them with
Mhm.
the burden of the price increase as well? So are there other plans that the city can make, that TWG can make, so as to address long-term issues?
Madam Chair, it is far from our imagination. First, we approve the calamity funds, then ability of funds. It is the mayor who will identify nga kinsa gid katong kinahanglan gyud kay nga priority. That will come out. Not now. We are fighting now what ang saan ang kwarta nga wala pa gani na-approve nato ang calamity funds. Okay? That will come later on. no? The mayor will identify.
Probably, yeah, you're correct. Probably it's based on priorities.
Yes.
What I understand is the transport group muna, di ba? Kaya they're the most
Affected.
No, Madam Chair, kay ako, I am speaking like a mother, Madam Chair, 'di ba? Just like you. Ang ako is I worry. I worry 2 steps ahead. And kining nga solution, I agree with this. I am not objecting to providing ayuda, especially to our transport sectors and to everyone else. Kung makaya sa tanan, 'di ba? Why not? Pero we only have limited budget. But then again, Madam Chair, ang Aquara is makitaan nato kung unsay plano. Are there other plans? No, that's why I'm asking for the crisis energy plan, energy crisis plan. If na ma-provide siya. And sa listahan na gihatag nimo, Madam Chair, dili siya detailed. I would agree to the
What you are
ayuda.
now again asking is that the detailed of 124, that is what you are asking, 124 million.
If that is the
detail
said
man yung
amount,
ang uban na detail. That's why I give you a copy. And then the first one is the detail. So meaning,
Okay.
the beneficiaries, kinsay panagaan, kinsa ni nga mga sectors panagaan, that will fit the quick response fund. So, tagaan tag
thank you.
kopya.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
the
Madam
quick
Chair.
response ang ato karon in what you are trying to question.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. But then again, I would just like to reiterate the provision of the energy crisis plan.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
very
you,
much.
Madam Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. Majority Floor Leader,
I
Attorney
think
Edgar
everybody
Cabanabal.
has said his piece. We have discussed this thoroughly. And with regards to the crisis committee, they are working now as to the other plans aside from this financial assistance. So we close the discussion, Madam Chair, move for the approval of this.
Yes, any second? Objection? Hearing none? Motion is hereby carried.
Move to approve on second final reading.
Second? Objection? Hearing none? Motion is hereby carried.
There being no other matters to discuss, move for adjournment, Madam Chair.
And is second. Objection? Hearing none? Motion is hereby carried. Oy, nagsolicit ko ha sa inyong office sa atong presentation